clutch. A lone player winning a round despite being outnumbered by their opponents. To successfully clutch, you need to remember these three things. Firstly, you need to consider how many people are alive and take in as much info that you can. Key things to look for are bomb position if you're on offense, how much time is left, and where your last teammate just died on the map. Knowing where your last teammate died from will let you know where at least one person is. If you have a lot of time left, you can soak up more information and wait to see if someone walks by your line of sight. Secondly, when trying to pick gunfights, it's important to take them individually and move around the map through cover. If you can isolate each opponent, it makes your chances of clutching more successful. Lastly, constantly changing your position is crucial, as your opponents won't be able to track you down, and you can catch them off guard. The longer it takes them to find you, the more they tend to split up and cover more of the map. Today we have 3 examples. This first clip is a 1v3 on high rise. I wait here at this head glitch to take in as much info as I can. I know there is at least one person in our spawn and one towards the bomb, as that is where my teammate went down. I decide to move up and position myself between the green fence and the cinder block hut. We see the enemy we know was in our spawn, but he doesn't challenge me. I feel confident he won't re-challenge, so I head to the bomb. Luckily, this opponent didn't have dead silence on and I was able to hear his footsteps. I decide to use my UAV as I need to plant the bomb and need all the info I can get. The first UAV sweep shows me that someone is about to potentially challenge me, so I use a bomb for cover. He's weak, so I feel comfortable challenging him as I know the last enemy is far. After taking this one out, I decide to try and push the last opponent while I still have the UAV up. He ends up rotating under a helicopter towards A, which allows me to plant the bomb at B. I fortunately get one more sweep of the UAV and can see he's pushing me. I get really fortunate that I see him above me first and successfully take the round.
Oh, he scared the absolute shit out of me, dude. Choo! That was an ace.
He aced it.
The second clutch is a 1v3 on Skid Row. Again, you will see me use my 3 principles in this clip. See the red dot on the minimap and also see my last teammate go down. After taking this enemy out, I know I need to move out of this open line of sight. I see another opponent, but he gets around the corner before I can land any shots. I keep firing in case he decides to challenge because I have an LMG. See me make the decision to reposition as the enemy saw where I was. After hearing the call out in the death chat, I decide not to go for the plant and head to the top of their spawn building in case the last guy comes straight from mid. Constantly move between lines of sight to reduce the opponent seeing me. I decide that it's safe to plant based on the amount of time I have. Generally, people wait until 20 seconds or less to plant the bomb. You can look around while planting, so make sure you position the bomb to see more angles. I move to the alleyway to see if he comes from the other bomb site. I decide to rotate back, making sure to check the bomb in case he's defusing. Move upstairs as I know I can see the bomb, but it also gives me the most visibility of where he might come from. I pick him up, trying to defuse and successfully take the round.
I think that was that 1v4 maybe?
Hako.
Lastly, we have a 1v4 on Favela. In my opinion, this showcases my 3 principles the most. I have a lot of time in this clip and I take it by moving around the map and taking out enemies one by one. Firstly, I start off by assessing how much time, number of opponents and location of the bomb. I'm constantly breaking lines of sights and rechecking angles to see if I can catch someone out. Since I rushed through A bomb, I feel confident that I can freely run through B side street, as most likely the opponents would have circled around to A side. I move as fast as I can up the street and hug the wall in case I need to take cover along the way. Fortunately, I make it up the street unchallenged and continue towards bomb. As a habit, you should check lines of sight before moving on to the next position. I decide to move towards height as it allows me to get the most info. I see the door here is closed, so I decide to take the window as opening it would make too much noise. After taking out the first enemy, I immediately look right as this is a common spot for people to be in. I see someone below me, but I can't get the kill. I reposition and reload to set up for my next gunfight. Because I have an unsilenced weapon, I look back to when my red dot would last be seen on the minimap, and luckily the second opponent I saw earlier rotates back to where I just came from. After taking him out, I reposition again out of the long line of sight. I catch another enemy looking towards where my red dot would have shown on their minimap, and after my third attempt, I manage to get out of the window. Luckily, the last opponent misses his snipe. I decide to try and challenge, as I don't think I can get the bomb down before he gets there.
Nice.
I end up catching him in rotation and successfully take the round.
We gotta kill you, little junkie.
Stop smoking the pipe, mate. Pick up the controller.
Bro, this guy's terrible. Hiding. He's hiding around the map. Being like a little bird.
This is what I try to drill into my mindset when going into clutch situations, whether it be a 1v1 or a 1v6. The three main principles of gathering info, isolating your gunfights to 1v1s, and constantly moving make it so you have a solid chance of winning the round. With Modern Warfare 3 around the corner, I plan to keep the beta content rolling, which will lead straight into the full release. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing, as I will have more videos like this for the cycle of MW3. Hope this helps you clutch up, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one. Laters!
Bro, who this fucking hako kid is? Holy fuck, he knows nade spots and he knows rush routes.
I mean, I'll take it.